guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? My name is Aaliyah. Here I make videos on hair, fitness, lifestyle, art, kind of whatever it is that I'm into at the moment. And today the video is about hair, more specifically my lock journey, which I am very excited to share with you guys because I am at my 3-month mark. I wanted to talk to you guys about my overall experience so far with having locks for 3 months, maintenance, what I do like, what I don't like, styles, things like that, and just like my overall review of my locks so far. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, or if you're also interested in lock journey videos, hairstyle videos, and such like that, then go ahead and click the subscribe button and also like this video to let me know that you enjoy it so I can continue to make more videos like this. I know, I'm so excited and also so nervous. I say that because this is not my first lock journey or my second. This is my 3rd lock journey attempt. And every time I always kind of like back out at like the 1.5 2 month mark, just because I'm a little impatient when it comes to waiting for my hair to lock. So this time I was very intentional with it. I came into the journey knowing about what it takes, what's expected of me, what's expected of my hair. So I think I'm a little more mature to go into this journey. But these are my current 3-month locks. They're very healthy. Last Friday was my birthday, so I retwisted them on the 14th, which would have been like a few days before my technical 3-month mark. But I just wanted them to look a little neat, so in case I did take pictures for them, that my hair was, you know, freshly retwisted and in a style and things like that. So, but these are my locks right now. So I started off with C parts, which are kind of like free-handed parts because I didn't really get them done by a professional. I did them myself. My reasoning for doing that is because I wanted my locks to be something more personal to me. Not that if you get them done by a loctician that they're not personal, but I really wanted the idea of something that I start on my own, that I can maintain on my own, that looking, you know, further down the line when they start to mature and everything like that, I'll have something to say like, yes, I started my locks and I maintain my locks and those sorts of things. So that's why I personally went with this type of parting style. As I go through my retwist, I just couldn't be bothered to sit there for hours in the mirror trying to make my brick parts or my square parts super perfect and crisp. And with these, I like that I can just kind of pull one, twist it, and it's good. I can go in, and last time, well, this most recent one, I didn't go in with a comb or anything like that to clean up the parts because they're still fairly clean, since I've only been going at most like 4 weeks in between my retwists. They're not something that I need to clean up very much right now. So I just really like that part. Last time I retwisted my hair, it took me maybe 2 hours, you know, of course, throughout the entire course of it, and that's with having it washed, having it oiled, parting it, twisting it, all that type of stuff. So it only took about 2 hours, which I really enjoy, because in the past it used to take me like hours to do my hair because I would do like box braids or full twists, full locks, things like that, ponytails, you know, dyeing my hair, all these sorts of different hairstyles. So the fact that I can just kind of shake it and go, and max it honestly takes me 2 hours to do my hair, like I really like that. So that's one of my motivations for even getting locks in the first place. I feel like I exhausted all the possible hairstyles I could do on my hair, including dyeing it, bleaching it, cutting it, whatever. And locks was like the final boss hairstyle for me, so I just decided to go with it. And so far I really love the process, the whole thing. In the past I used to always wear my hair in 2-strand twists, so the look of it right now is not something that's really foreign to me. I do know some people, when they get into their lock journey, that this stage is a little like you know, they're just a little not used to it, like with the shrinkage or just how it looks in general. But I honestly love my hair in twists, so this stage of it, I'm just enjoying it. So a few things that I do enjoy about my lock journey so far, which I already kind of prefaced before, but just how easy it is, how low maintenance it is in a sense. It's very versatile still. You know, I can still take my hair and like, you know, I can put it in a ponytail, like a little half up, half down situation. Once it gets much longer, I can put it like in a bun up here. I can wear it out, whatever. I've seen people, they braid their locks, they twist their locks, they do all this other type of stuff with their locks, they get lock extensions. So it's very versatile, more so than I assumed going into the journey. I just assumed that locks are locks, you can't really do much with it. But that's really not the case. So if that's maybe something that's keeping you from starting your lock journey, I'm here to tell you personally that they are very versatile. Depending how short your hair is when you first start, then maybe not so. Even for myself, there's some hairstyles that I want to do that my hair's just a little too short for right now, but I know if I stick with it for a few years that I'll eventually be able to do those styles. Another pro is just in general, I can get my hair wet, I can wash my hair, I can jump in the pool, I can do all this type of stuff, and I don't have to worry about like, oh my gosh, my hairstyle's messed up, or my hair's gonna you know, frizz up or whatever. So that's something that I do enjoy about the process still. Again, anything that's just gonna be low maintenance is something that I'm gonna be gravitating towards, especially nowadays, because I can't be bothered to spend hours and hours and hours on my hair, or like spend like hundreds of dollars, have somebody else do my hair just for me to take it out in 4 to 6 weeks. So that's just a couple of pros that I can think of off the top of my head for how I've been liking my journey so far. Some cons that I can think of, which I don't necessarily have too many, I would say probably just at this beginning stage where I'm starting my lock journey, is that they keep unraveling in a way, especially these ones in the very back. The amount of times I've had to just retwist them, braid the ends, twist them together to lock them in place, put a clip on them just to keep them from unraveling is ridiculous. And I'm not sure if it's just because the hair there is shorter, or maybe it's like always exposed to water, because even when I shower, or even if I put it up or try to avoid it as much as possible, it always is getting wet. So maybe that has to do with the reason why it's unraveling. But yeah, that's all I can think of right now. It's not a lot of cons, which is why I really like this journey that I'm on so far. So a couple of, I guess, fun facts about my locks. I've already mentioned before the type of parting I have. I have C-shaped parting or arc parts, or I'm not too sure how it is. I got those parts and I decided on those parts after a lot of contemplation because I liked how it looked just more natural in a way. I've seen people who had their C-shaped parts over time, and especially if they put them in a ponytail or if they just let it grow out a little bit, it just looks more fuller and natural. Sometimes the brick parting can look a little thin, especially at the top, like when you retwist your hair. It just looks like, to me, it just looks like kind of just a little not empty, but it just looks a little like it's too much you can see, if that makes sense. Like you can see the parts too much, so that to me just looks a little too like, I can't really describe it like less full in a way. Like with the C parts, because they kind of just fall wherever they fall. Even when my hair is retwisted, it still looks full. You can't see a lot of the parting, which is something that I like a lot. I still like the fact that it looks like full, whether it's freshly retwisted or grown out, and that's just the reason why I like the C parts. As far as how many locks I have, I counted last time, I think 109 or 110. It was not my intention. I was not really looking necessarily at how many locks I would have. Because I was doing them myself, I just had this notion of, hey, however many locks I end up with is the amount that I'm gonna have. So the fact that I have 109 or 110, I think it's 110, I just think that's the amount of locks I was supposed to have on my head, so I'm not too particular about it really. There was one or two that I ended up combining, I think after a month, because when I did go to retwist it, it just looked very, very thin. Like the root of it was very thin after I retwisted it. So there's a few that I did combine. My hair is so, for the most part, it's 100% virgin hair. I had dyed it previously in the past, which is why you see brown on like the ends of it. And when I turn around, or when I show you guys some different pictures, you can see what I'm talking about, of how it looks brown. It's not from bleach, it's from box dye, but I put a semi-permanent dark brown on top, and I thought that that would make my hair look all brown again, but it's since faded away since I did that back in March. So now I have this little ombre effect going on. It was not intentional, but I do like it. It gives my hair a little bit extra like personality to it, so I do enjoy that. Some products that I'm currently using on my hair are still undecided, so if you have any recommendations for your favorite retwist products or just products that you enjoy in your hair, then please let me know. I hear some products are really good, some are really bad, so I don't necessarily have something that is a part of my routine just yet. When I did my most recent retwist though last week, I just used aloe vera gel. I cut off some pieces from my plant outside and just blended it with a little bit of water and used that, and that was really hydrating. And then I've also made this water which I've been spraying on my hair. So this is going to be rosemary, mint leaves. It's also some clove, some like aloe vera skin, just like a few drops of vanilla extract just to give it just a scent, I suppose. I just boiled that on my stove top for about 10 to 15 minutes, let it cool down, and I've been spraying on my hair for a week. And I'm going to finish this bottle because it's almost done. I've been spraying it like pretty much every day. And that's another thing. I hear that the moisture is supposed to help your hair to lock even faster. So it's imperative that you spray your hair, you keep it moisturized and oiled, and those sorts of things. Okay, dog. So these are my locks so far. I am really happy with it. So I just wanted to come on here to share my 3-month journey with you guys. I'm not sure if I'm going to do like a month-to-month one. You think I should do a month-to-month one? And also I'm not sure of the stage my hair is in. I have to double check with what they terminize certain things as. I don't know if this is like the budding stage or something. But as you can see, some places it's locked, like the roots are locked. It's like I just retwisted this part is locked and this part is still like twisted, and it's like that in a few areas. So I'm not sure what stage this is in, so please let me know below. I would love to know. I'm not too familiar with all the stages or whatever. I'm just in the baby stage still, so you know, I got a long way to go. If you like this video and you're also on your lock journey, or maybe you're just curious about starting your own lock journey and want some inspiration, hopefully this inspires you to maybe consider it, to maybe start. There's no right time to start. And one thing that I do tell myself, or that sometimes comes, because I attempted my lock journey last July. The only regret that I have is that I wish I stuck with it so that I can be coming to you guys in this video as my 1-year anniversary instead of my 3-month anniversary. So that's my only regret. So thank you guys so much for watching. Whether you're more mature in your lock journey, if you're considering your lock journey, or you're also a baby in your lock journey like me, thank you just so much for checking out the video. Go ahead and subscribe to check the next one. I'm still deciding if I want to do a month-to-month update, or if I should do like a quarterly update, in which my next one would probably be like in November-ish. I'm still deciding, so you'll find out by next month if I decided to do a month-to-month or a quarterly one. So be sure to subscribe to check that out. In the meantime, you can check out some of my other content and vlogs and things like that on here. Feel free to check out my Instagram, my art Instagram, and those sorts of things in the meantime, to keep up with me in between videos and such. But thank you, it's been a pleasure, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.